Yes. And we're recording. All right. So, I hope everybody is doing well. Thank you, everybody, for coming. It looks like we have 7 people here. So, good morning, Jim's Keeper, Soldier, Whale, Annalie, and Pocket. So, thank you for coming. So, we do know that, Adam, let's see, James, which, by the way, has anybody seen James? He never responded to me concerning his team, but we'll go from there. We'll keep doing it. And of course, Action Chris is in other countries, so that's why we're recording it. So first of all, I wanted to apologize that we have not had a proper meeting in quite some time, and hopefully today will explain to you why it's been a while. So I am here to announce publicly to you guys that since Friday, without you even knowing, coinlotto.com has been live. All right. And that was done purposely. We've done that so that we can double check and make sure that all the SSLs, everything is working correctly, different things like that. So if you want to, if for any reason you want to go ahead and go to coinlotto.com, you can. We are still continuing to work on it as we speak. And tomorrow, the big announcement is that all of you guys will be receiving your admin panels to who's snoring? Sounds like somebody already fell asleep on me. So tomorrow, either late tonight or tomorrow, you will be receiving logins to an admin panel. All right. Now, this admin panel is per team. All right. So if you have multiple members of your team, either designate one person to deal with the admin panel, or all 3 of you have the login. That's really up to you. Okay. So what this admin panel is going to do, and I want to pull up the sheet here. Let's see. Bear with me here. Let's see. All right. All right. I'm going to share my screen here. Everybody, please let me know that you can see this properly. Everybody can see?
Yes.
All right.
Yep, we good.
All right. So this was my explanation of the structure to the developers. All right. So performance managers are a core group of people hired by the core team to develop and manage downlines, multi-level marketing strategies. They need to have the ability to promote people to level 1 status that have passed an interview process and have been hired to develop their own team under them. Level 2s. PNM should have the ability to promote people under the level 1 influencers to level 2. These PNMs need to be able to see their entire downline, level 1s and level 2s. They need to be able to see what their teams are doing in terms of growing their downlines and how much money their teams are bringing into it. All right. And then in the green, it explains how the links are going to work, because there was a mistake that was made. And this is why I had to, just to kind of let you guys know what's going on here. The reason why I had to explain this is because there was a coding mistake. And this coding mistake was made that basically your links, if anybody clicked your links, they automatically became level 1s. Okay. Now that could have been a good thing, because you guys, a lot of you guys have taken the advice that we have given you and have not made YouTube videos. But in the future, if you want it to, then you should be able to have a link that will bring people securely to the site, place them in under your downline, and not automatically promote those people, right? So that's why I needed to explain that you guys needed links. And of course, level 2s, as you see, there'll never be more than 20. Level 1s can be unlimited. These are people that are hired and promoted to build teams of level 2s. These influencers with the help of PNMs need to be able to recommend to the PM who is promoted to level 2 status. Level 1 influencers need to be able to see their downlines, level 2's growth and performance, whether it's through some type of an API or an admin panel or whatever. I personally didn't think that they would be able to do an unlimited amount of admin panels. That's up to them. They need to have a link that will bring them automatically to the site, and then the PNM will go into the admin panel and promote people to level 2. And then, of course, level 2s just need a link to automatically bring people to the downline. Okay? So that was my explanation to, and then, of course, the core team needs to be able to see everything on the entire site. So there really wasn't no sense in me explaining that one. But so what's going to happen is all of you are going to get each team, and let's see here. Where is that? All right. So each one of you are going to get an admin panel like this. Okay. So once you come into the admin panel, you're going to be able to, control all the system users. You're going to be able to see everybody in your downline here. Like, for example, I'm able to see every single person that is in the system right now. Okay. Now, this is going to be a little bit different with you guys because you're not going to have this all teams here. You're going to be able to make teams. So, like, for example, once you make your team, it's going to look kind of like this. All right. Now, I do need to, I just noticed that I need to have an edit because, unfortunately, Donnie Boy has left the team. So we need to make sure to be able to edit this team here. But the way that it will work is you're going to be able to come in, right? And you're going to be able to make a team. So what you're going to see is this little button here. What you're going to do is you're going to click, right? Whoever's on that team, right? And then you'll hit create team. Okay? I'm in a meeting right now. Hold on. Hold on, guys. Looks like my bird got off the thing and is walking through the my bird Arb is walking through the house. So be right back. You guys can talk amongst yourselves. All right, I'm back. So do we have any questions so far? Hello, hello, hello. Yep.
None so far.
Okay. And I just wanted to make sure I didn't have my mute on the whole time. You guys did hear the understanding, right? Of how it's going to work? Okay. All right. Now, and this has to be fixed. This has to be fixed because you guys will see right here where it says get winner. I am not supposed to have access to this. Okay. But he was trying to show me how it all works. But I will also be able to see all the tickets and all the numbers that were picked with the tickets. Okay. So the attorney firm will have access like this here. Okay. Now, And basically all they do is just add a number. All right. And right now it's only Moonball or Free Lotto. And then once we release all the other games, it will come down here. They'll be able to add the numbers. When they hit submit, then it will go through the database and it will pick how that works. All right. So you will not have this option here. Basically what you're going to do is you're going to be able to see your team and you're going to be able to see the user so that you can make your team under your downline. All right. So if they are level ones, right? If they are level ones, then they will have their own team. You do not have to add a name for that team or anything like that. You can literally just, let's say, I wanted to be on my own team, or, I'm a level one under, let's say Jim's.
Are you sharing screen right now?
Oh, wait a minute.
You're not.
Did I stop? Okay, sorry. Let me get back to that. Thank you. All right, so we're back. Okay. So I have, we're pretending here. So I've got all these people under my downline. Okay. I'm a manager. So Country Boy comes to me and I go through the interview process and I say, okay, this person's going to be a level one. So I'm going to come in here. I'm going to click his name and I'm going to hit create team. All right. So I'm going to create team and it's going to select it members and I can enter a name if I choose to. All right. Like a team name. Okay. Just like I did here, where I've put in team names. All right. So one of the things I noticed this morning is we do need to have an edit teams. So we're going to get an edit team. So if for some reason, let's say both on my end and your end, let's say we'll pick on Anna Joe here. Let's say Anna Joe decides, she's one of my level ones and she decides, hey, this really isn't for me anymore. I'm able to take her out of the system. Does that make sense? And then we'll be able to move those people under her, under someone else. So we'll be able to transfer those to someone, or maybe even see if we can code where it'd be like a randomizer. That way everybody gets spread to certain people. Okay. So that's how your admin panels are going to look. All right. So you're just going to have one login. You're just going to have one login per team. All right. If you're on a team with multiple people, then either all of you can just take turns, or you can designate someone in your team that is responsible for promoting and making the teams in that. Okay. So, that's how you will control your downlines. Any questions?
No.
Pocket?
No, I'm good.
Jim's?
I think
no, I'm good. Thank you. I
Soldier.
couldn't unmute myself.
Any questions, sir? Good to go. Anna.
Myself too.
So just to make it clear, out of all of the influencers we have, level ones and levels twos, is saying that we can actually create little tiny teams if we wanted to.
Yeah. So the way it would work is this, and we're going to do it in stages. Okay. So starting tomorrow. Okay. And I'm going to go back and I'm going to answer Soldier's question here in just a second. So just bear with me, Soldier. Okay. So starting tomorrow, you will have 1 week to build your teams that you currently have right now, that all of you guys have been working on currently. Now, here is my suggestion so that it's not such a big cluster, okay? If your team is consisted of level ones and level twos, All right. Then I would do it in phases. I would have all of my level ones, as many as I can, log in first, right? With your link, so that they automatically come to your downline, and then someone go in there and create your teams, right? Because I think, like for example, I'm gonna pick on Jim's and Keeper here. You guys actually have a couple level ones that have teamed up, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So that way you make your teams. Okay. If they're just individuals, then each one will be a team. All right. And then when they log in, they'll have a link, right? And they'll be able to spread that link. And then they work with you. If you have a team right now that already has level 2s, I know Dream Team does. I don't know about anybody else. Then you will go in and promote those people to level 2s.
Yeah.
Okay. So we've got a week to do that. And here's the reason why I'm saying a week.
Well, okay.
Okay.
And remember, we got Good Friday and Easter. So.
Yes, I know. All right. Here's the reason why I'm saying a week. Now, can I make this bigger?
5 days week, 7 days week.
From Monday to Monday.
Okay.
All right. So tomorrow is the 15th. All right. Here is my goal. All right. Here is my goal is I want to have all level 1s and level 2s that are currently in the system, that are currently in your teams. Okay. We only want to worry about who is in our teams right at this exact moment. All right. I want to have all of this stuff built for them, ready to go. All right. So starting on the 22nd, we're going to set an internal goal that we get all of this stuff done by the end of business day on the 22nd. All the level 1s, and if your team is made up of any level 2s, the level 2s are in. Okay. So originally I was going to do the 1st of May being the first drawing. All right. But last night I decided that what we're going to do is that only gives us approximately 9 days to promote. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to announce around the 22nd, maybe 23rd, that May the 8th is going to be our first drawing. Okay. Our first live drawing for the free lotto. Okay. So what that does now is that now gives me from the 22nd until the 7th to promote, get people in, and people come in and get tickets. Okay. Now, there's been a little bit, anybody got any problems with that? That's on your end and also the marketing team, and it gives them more than enough time to do that promotion. I think, a little over 2 weeks of heavy promotion, getting people in.
Hey, Daniel.
All aspects will be helpful. Yes, sir.
I think that's great. Maybe just put a fail-safe rain date. God forbid the 8th don't happen, and maybe like another, just in case. Because if you announce that you're going to definitely do it on the 8th and something just happens, there should be like a fail-safe, maybe the 15th. You know what I mean?
Well, here's the reason why I'm saying the 8th. Okay. All right. And I'm confident about it.
Okay.
Okay. Here's the reason why. I've already tested the live streaming feature. We've already tested the tickets. We've already tested all of those things there. So basically the only thing I need to do is make sure that the production company is ready to film, and that the young lady that's going to be hosting is there. That's the only issues that I have to worry about on that, because I know that the site will be live then. And we're going to make sure that everybody is on alert to make sure, in case we have some of these idiots out here that decide that they want to try to dox the system. Okay? That's the only thing I'm worried about, to be truthful.
Yeah.
Okay? Is you get some of these idiots out here that are doxing the system on that day to try to make it fail. See, we told you it was a scam, you know. But that is one of the things that the only thing I'm really truly worried about. Now, I want to show you guys something here.
Oh, I don't know if you saw my message. Are you going to keep the ticker? It kind of takes away from the page. Kind of brings your eyes down.
You mean the ticker is kind of weird.
I mean, I don't really.
Oh, at the bottom, I don't even see the ticker.
I do.
I'm on the site right now. I don't even see the ticker, but I will. Yes, we were getting rid of it.
Yeah, I see the ticker.
Yeah, I don't think it's necessary. It's not like you're a stock.
See, I don't even see the ticker.
Well, you got to scroll. It comes up. I'm looking.
I saw it this morning when I was on there.
Yeah, see, I'm looking, and I'm sharing my screen with you guys. I'm not even seeing the ticker.
Well, I looked at it on my mobile. I'm like, it could be just on the mobile device part.
No, I'm on my laptop.
I saw it on the computer.
Oh, you're on your laptop?
Yeah.
Okay, because
Daniel, if you scroll down, it pops up. It does. It shadows away, and then it pops up.
Look, I mean, as you guys can see, I'm scrolling right here.
Oh, I don't see it anymore. That's weird.
Go up. It's on mine right now. I could share a screen. You want me to share a screen?
No, I'm not saying it's not. I know on mobile it shows up, so that's going to be done with. So don't worry about that. And I don't know if it's just me.
Yeah, I think it pops up for a little bit, and when it's done scrolling, I don't know, because now I see it again.
Yeah, and I don't know if it's just me, but like for example, if you see here, this kind of looks distorted a little bit, and I've already shared with the devs that this needs to be fixed.
Yeah.
Okay, that the free lotto needs to be over here, where Moonball is, and then everything slid down. All right. Now these are going to, and the 1 million needs to go here, and this goes to stay tuned. All right, because technically they're the same game, but they're different games. If that makes sense. All right.
Nobody caught on to the words on free lotto yet, huh?
So, what's up, PJ?
What's that?
What's up,
Winning numbers includes power play. I'm lost.
Let's see here. We're going to save as.
I do have a quick question.
Yep.
When we're going in and, okay, so we share our links with our level ones and they log in, and then we click them, create our teams or their team. So all those emails we submitted to Whale, does that mean anything?
All right. So hold on. I'm trying to do things here.
Because it sounds like, I thought the reason submitting the emails was because that was going to put our level ones under us. But now it sounds like we are providing them with a link instead, correct?
Yeah, well, you got to understand, nobody is, except for you guys and the marketing team and, maybe just a couple random people are even signed up for the site right now.
Right. I understand that. But so I was just under the assumption that when I submitted all those emails to Whale, it was to put the level ones under us. But now in reality, we are giving them our link to put under us.
Correct.
Okay. I just wanted clarification.
Yeah, that was a small change in what we're doing. Okay. So I apologize for that.
No, it's fine. I just wanted it to clarified. So there's a couple of people I never got their emails from, so that actually works out fine.
All right. So if everybody looks
Did
at
you
their,
test the wind, Daniel? Did you test the balls if it hits?
yes, yes, I have.
Because I didn't get no crypto in my wallet. So.
Yeah, because I made it to where I'm the one that won because I couldn't get a hold of nobody to make sure at that exact moment when I was doing it.
Scammer.
All right.
Hey, go ahead.
So as some of you may have seen, there is when you saw the free lotto box, you saw that includes power play. All right. So what power play is a way for people to increase their tickets for the free lottery. Okay. Now, so when someone tries to when someone goes through the options, they pick their free ticket. They get one free ticket every 24 hours. That's just set automatically. When they go to try to click to save the ticket, this pop-up is going to show up as everybody's looking right now. Okay? Congratulations on your daily free ticket, right? Now, if that person wants to, if they choose, instead of making 1,000 different logins and getting one free ticket, they now can hit this button and it says power play, and they're gonna be able to purchase additional tickets for 5 cents a piece. Okay. And then of course the button that says no thanks, I don't want to purchase anything. All right. Now, this does several things. Number one, this in theory should get people to not make multiple accounts. Number two, it is a possibility that the company will be able to make a little bit of capital off of the free lottery if people choose to play it. That does several things. That will help with marketing. That will help with covering the prize, so that way we don't have to go back to our investor and said someone won, and go from there. So there's a lot of different things. There is also, I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a hint here. There is also going to be available soon another button that is called Lambo Play. All right, and we'll go into those details at a later date. But so that's all. A lot of the things.
Daniel, while we're on this subject with the power play,
yes,
because we're gonna get questions.
Yep.
The influencers are gonna want to know: are they getting any commission on the 5 cents? Okay.
No.
Because we got to be ready to answer them.
No, and here's the reason why: because it's optional.
Okay.
Because it's optional, However, so for a lot of you that doesn't know, the Powerball in the United States is 300 million to 1 odds. Okay. What we did is we increased the odds a little bit. And you say a little bit, but because of the fact that we're worldwide, we increased the odds to 346 million to 1 to get all 6 numbers correct. Okay. Now you can easily go to Powerball Mega Millions and look at their winners. And at 300 million to 1, they're averaging about every 2 to 3 months of someone winning that.
About 4 times a year.
About 4 times a year. Okay. Now, this is not in concrete yet, but the team and I have been discussing, because originally the way that the free lotto was designed was all or nothing. You either win all or nothing. Well, we've actually started thinking, what is the best and I'm going to ask you this. What is the best thing that could happen to Coin Lotto once we launch the free lottery?
Somebody hits it.
Somebody
On the
wins,
first drawing?
right? Somebody wins. When we start showing that people are actually winning, that is when people's going to take us seriously.
Of course.
So we have actually decided, and we're in conversations right now, and this will be determined 100% by the 22nd. Okay, by the 22nd, which is the remember on the 15th, you guys can tell everybody that you got all week. The 22nd is when we're going to start doing stuff. So by the 22nd, it will be in concrete, and here is what we're thinking. Okay, that we're going to actually, with the free lottery, make it to where people will win money for getting 5 right, 4 right, things like that, to decrease the odds. So to get 4 out of 6 correct, I think it lowers it from 346 million to 84,000 to 1. Now granted, they might win $500, but once we start showing that we're paying people for playing, that's going to stop a lot of the FUD.
And if they win for free, they may want to bet because it'll increase their chances to win even more.
Exactly. Right?
It's just like at a casino. If somebody hits a slot machine, people want to go play them.
Trust me. It is very rare that in the past when my wife has hit on slot machines, and she has done very well in slot machines. I can't never win the slot machine.
Yeah, my wife.
She puts it all right back in. Okay? She puts it all back in. And then when we go to leave, we can't even tip the valet guy because we forgot to have any cash. So, So we're going over a lot right now. So I want to take just a second before I go back and answer Soldier's question. If there's any questions thus far, because I'm giving you a lot of information today. All right, so I'm assuming that's a no.
Well, I guess on the power play, where you mentioned a lot of stuff it would help out with, were you thinking node rewards as well? Like if the tier 2s wanted to make money, it would be a good idea to own some tokens?
Yeah. Yep.
Hey, who's good with like Word and everything? What's the buttons I can put? Oh, wait a minute. I can just do it like this. I can just slide the little thing here. Ooh. Oh, shit.
Pocket, remember back? Oh, he's not listening. Is he listening? Pocket, remember back in the day, you say, hey, Word. Word was like, yeah.
Yeah, Word is still, yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Word.
All right. So since it doesn't look like we have any questions, we're going to go ahead and go to our next slide here. All right. So just to let you know, this is our wish list that was given to us from the marketing team. Okay. We, of course, are going to have, which the Bitcoin bin thing was a big help. We was able to gather, I believe it was around 150 emails. And from my understanding, PJ, you might be able to know this. Did they send those emails out yet?
Yes, they did. They sent out the mass email.
Okay. All right. So email marketing has already begun. All right. So basically this is what we're in the process of building right now. There is actually going to be a Coin Lotto marketing site that will pop up when you come on to Coin Lotto. All right. And it's going to have a lot of these different things on it. So, and this all goes back to Soldier's question as well. All right. So we have hired professional translators. We're not going to use Google Translate. for the sites. Okay. So you'll see here with language tabs, it's going to be in English, Spanish, French, French,
Yeah.
German, Japanese, Mandarin, and Russian. Okay. Those are our first people that I chose to go after first. All right. They're going to be all the social media live links are going to be on this front page. There's going to be a contact us section, which is also on the site. A media cafe is where it's going to be for PR and an advertising media kit. Okay, so as we grow, we want to be able to, once we decide, which we'll not start out with, go ahead and let you know. All right. We are not going to open the site and immediately have ads on it. And here's the reason why. We have no traffic, no data. Nobody's going to want to pay us premium dollar to ad with us, to advertise with us. That is where a big portion of the money with the node rewards and different things like that is going to come from. So we don't want to fill the site up with a bunch of different ads. That's irritating for a customer coming in. All right. So we're going to hold off on the advertising as long as possible so that we can have the numbers to go to these people like Coca-Cola, Pepsi, Ferrari, Lamborghini, which, by the way, don't let me forget to tell you about what's going on with Lamborghini right now. Because we're in contact with Lamborghini. That way we can get top dollar and have as minimal ads as possible. All right. So you're going to see a We Care section. All right. For those of you that know me, you know that I'm all about giving back to the community. You guys also know that a lot of the places like Goodwill, these so-called, charities, not even half of what you give to them goes to the people they're supposed to be helping. A lot of it lines the pockets to the big guys at the top. So Goodwill, for an example, I think he makes like $800,000 a year, much less bonuses, right? So one of the things that we are actually going to be doing as well is we are actually going to have a complete department that is going to be nonprofit. We're going to start our own charities. Okay. Scholarship programs, different things like that. But the one, and I will tell you right now, the most important to me, and, right now, since I'm the HNIC, I get the final call, is the very first program we're going to be designing once this gets up and running will be something for our veterans. Okay. Of course, there's going to be a blog or something on there about gambling issues, gambling problems. Winners, a video section. If people choose not to be anonymous, we're going to have those videos. And then, of course, a blog section to help with our SEOs. Okay, so this is all what the marketing team is working with our developers to design to help not only with our SEO, but also help with the customers to come in and they're able to see all of these things before they play, if they choose to. They have that option to see all of these things. Any questions?
I think that's fantastic. Being able to put something do something back for the community is always good.
Google Translate is not so hot on grammar. Very good. Thank you. Good translation.
We don't need Google Translate. We got me.
No, I'm reading that. I have a Russian to be an influencer. It's a good, understandable influencer packet. Soldier, that's Actually, to let you guys know, in case you don't know, we do have a Russian Twitter and Facebook account now, and that should be getting started up very, very soon because we just hired this Russian lady. I'll just tell you like this. I didn't know that they made Russian ladies like this. I was thinking, for some reason, in the movies, you think of this Helga lady, this 325-pound power lifter, coming, but Lord have mercy, baby Jesus. Anyway, so that's going to be, so we've got her. And then the next thing that's on the list is Mandarin. So we've already got a Twitter and Facebook for Chinese, for our Chinese public. And so that is, so we're going to start translations in Japanese and in Mandarin. Okay. So, Soldier, I'm going to get you as soon as I have an opportunity I haven't got to meet the translator yet. I know that the marketing team hired her onto the team to run all of the social media in Russian. And then I will pass on that influencer packet and see if she'll translate it for me. Okay. And we'll get that going. So hopefully that will be done. What I want to do is I want to take the influencer packets and actually translate that to those same languages so that if we have an opportunity to get someone from one of these countries, then it's able to be translated to their native language. All right. Now, any questions? I'm trying to read chat and listen to you guys. All right. PJ, well, is there anything else, at least with the business, that we need to discuss? Real quick.
Let's see. I can't think of anything off the top of my head. I know we're set to launch. Let's talk about dates real quick. So if you want to just go over some important miles or some dates that are coming up here that are very important.
All right. And you may have missed it. You may not have. So starting tomorrow, the 15th, all of the PNM should have access to their admin panels. And they're going to be able to start bringing in their level ones. And if there's teams that have level twos, once the level ones are in, then they'll be shuffling in the level twos. Starting in on the 22nd is when we want, hopefully 95% or better, let's say 90% or better of all of your influencers are in the system and everything is done correctly. Starting on the 22nd is when we want to start putting we want to start flooding social media, whether it be YouTube, Twitter, anything like that. Make sure that, with our social medias, guys, if you have a social media presence, whether it be Twitter, whether it be Instagram, whether it be, see, our marketing team said that they've been working with Snapchat. So apparently there's going to be a Snapchat as well, that they found out some ways to promote via Snapchat. If you have the ability, guys, please subscribe, and share to all of the social medias, whether it's in English or not. Because, if you do have a social media following, English may not be their first language. All right. So we just need some organic growth from there. That is our big thing, is we want to grow organically. We don't want to there's bots and different things that you can do to shuffle people in, but we want people that really want to be in the program. And then as we ramp up, as everything starts going, the promotions start going out both on social media, on YouTube, and everything like that. you're going to see this organically grow faster and faster. Okay. And then, of course, our target date, and this will be set in stone by the 22nd. We will be set in stone how we're going to do the mini jackpots for the free lottery and the hard date on the first drawing. That will be done by the 22nd. Okay. So basically you have 7 days starting tomorrow to try to get 90% of your team organized in the data system and the teams done. Okay. And of course, at any time, if you need any help, you can reach out to me and I can help. But it's pretty straightforward. You click on the email and the name and you create a team, or you click on a bunch of people and create a team. Super simple. All right. But you never know. Did I answer that question correctly? Well,
Yeah, that's basically what I was looking for, is to discuss when the launch date was going to be, when the first live drawing was going to be, and then the hard launch.
Okay. So we are so guys, in the marketing firm, they're considering this, what we're doing, as a soft launch. Okay. Oh, wait a minute, going the wrong way here.
Do you have the days of the week that you're going to shoot off the lottery for the free? Like, is it going to be a Monday?
Wednesday and Saturday, just
Wednesday,
like Powerball.
I was thinking
I have to confirm that with our host to make sure that I know Wednesdays are fine, but I have to double check with Saturday.
I was thinking maybe a good idea to get some organic user signups. Maybe the influencers, like for the teams, all the different teams, a good idea would be to have a lottery party on their YouTube channel or something to that effect. Like, when the lottery is going to go off, maybe like 3-4 hours before, they throw some sort of party,
Get the hell out of my head, Keeper. All right. So, all right. So the marketing team, for those of you guys need to understand this. We have a real marketing team, unlike a lot of other companies. Okay. We do have a real marketing team. The reason why we have not put any information out is basically these are, and we're just going to say 3 people. There's more to it, but there was 3 people that have worked together in the past in one shape or form. 2 guys worked together in different agencies a lot more than others, but they all decided to band together and make their own company, right? And they just, as of Friday, they just incorporated. So we're waiting to put the name and everything out there until they're able to put up their website and show that their experience and different things like that. So that's why we haven't formally come out and announced, because if you go and try to look up, these people, unless you know who they are individually, you're not going to find anything. And then FUD starts. Okay. And that's definitely not what we want. So what the marketing team is calling everything leading up in the next couple of weeks, they're considering that what's called a soft launch. Okay. So what we've decided on doing is have what's called a hard launch on July the 12th. Okay. July the 12th, which is a Friday. All right. So here is the plan. This is what the marketing team is telling us, and PJ and Will can chime in at any time. So basically what they want to do is they want to organize parties in each of the countries that we are currently going to be in. Okay. And what they want to do is they want to have some type of a live stream where all these countries are all on the same live stream. like reporting from Russia, you know, da 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 da, you know, stuff like that. Like you see sometimes on some of the TV shows and things like that, where they have the collaboration of the different things, and all that is can easily be done. Just like having multiple people on a Zoom call, you know, it's no big deal. So, and our goal, keyword there, our goal is through the marketing and through what you guys are going to be doing between now and the 12th, but is bringing customers to the site. So our goal is we want to have people in some way, shape, or form in every one of those locations. Okay? We may have one in Jersey. We may have one in Houston. We may have one in Argentina. We may have one in Russia. We may have one in Japan. Whatever that we have, we want to make sure that we have our teams built and the word out so that, you know, let's say, keeper, let's say you have someone that is on your team that lives in Argentina or whatever, right? Chile or whatever, however you say it. And that's where we have this at. We want to have that person at that event. You see what I'm saying? And they can report from that event, you know, and it's all going to be organized through an event planner. All right, at each one of these locations. This is going to be huge scale. Okay. So, and it's going to cost a lot of money. All right. So we have to push this as hard as we can possibly push this. Okay. So that is, as of right now, that is our goal. And you're going to see the email campaigns start up. You get more frequent. You're going to see the social medias ramp up. You're going to see everything ramping up, working together. Because I've had to personally, and both PJ and Will can tell you, I've had to hold our marketing team back, you know, because we wasn't ready for them yet. You know, so we've had to hold them back from all the things that they're wanting to do because we needed to get all the T's crossed and all the I's dotted. Any questions?
No, that's awesome. I mean, we can get people from Japan. We got people from Netherlands. We got people from UK. We got people that we could definitely recommend.
Yeah. You know, and that's what we do as a group. Okay. Now, just want to let you guys know, upfront, honest, transparent. Okay. As you guys know, and I have promised you from the start, there's never going to be more than 20 managers. Okay. Now, we have deliberately not filled those spots. And here's the reason why. We knew that as we grow and the word gets out through our marketing team, whether it be through you guys or through our marketing team, there may be individuals that in other countries, the ones that we're trying to focus on, you know, we may have a Japanese guy come in or a Russian person come in or this or that is, that for whatever reason, they fit into that role. Okay. This is not to take anything away from you, but we have to capitalize on the marketing skills of that person, boots on the ground at whatever country they're in. All right. So there may be in the future, you know, there's no one right now that's in mind and there's no one that we're even talking about, but there may be people from other countries that are brought in as PNMs. But as promised from get-go, there will never be more than 20. Okay? So right now, the way that it stands with the amount of people that we have, you know, once everything starts going and you know, all that good stuff, you know, yes, you guys are going to benefit a lot because you don't have to split the jackpots with a lot of people or this or this, which, whatever. I think that we have a good core group here, and that everybody understands that these places that we are focused on, we may need boots on the ground and may need to put those people in positions that best benefit the company.
It'll even increase the jackpots. So
correct.
It'll even itself out anyway.
It'll even itself out. Okay. Good to go. Live worldwide party is going to be a coordinated challenge. Yes, it is. All right. So I don't have anything else to add on the company aspect of it. There's some things I want to say on a personal aspect of it, but but as a company, I don't have anything else to share at this moment. You guys will be getting probably individually messaged from myself within the next 24 to 36 hours with your login information into your admin panels. But I don't have anything else to add at this moment. I think that a lot of the information I gave, I think you guys can filter out a lot of things and bring it to your teams and really, really get them excited. When I say that we're days away, it's here now, guys. It's here. And nobody's going to be able to stop us. All right. But I want to open up the floor to PJ or Will if you guys have anything to add, and then we'll stop the recording, and then I want to speak to you personally.
No, nothing else to add here. I think you did a great job explaining everything. If there's anything else I can think of, I will communicate at the end.
When can we tell the teams? Tomorrow?
Yes, tomorrow once you get your admin panels. PJ?
Yeah, I'm good. I don't have anything to add on there. We'll just keep trucking no matter what anybody says about us. I mean, they can't stop us.
All right. I'm going to end the recording, and then I'm going to ask for you guys to stay on for just a moment, and I want to speak with you personally. All right?